Hello everybody, The Threat here, and welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard. And like I said, didn't mean to do that, but I am 19-5 in my King of the Ring, which is great. I think I'm fourth. Yeah, I'm fourth. So hopefully we could get a Survivor card out of that. Like I said yesterday, I didn't get a chance to play much. I dropped back. After yesterday, I didn't really play much today either. So I dropped all the way back down to 522. So I've just been monitoring it because I want to stay in the top 550 for not just the John Cena, the solo John Cena, but the Eddie Guerrero, because eventually the Eddie Guerrero will be proable, and the John Cena will just help out in Road to Glory, because I don't think he will help out at all in Exhibition, because I would definitely use Eddie over him in Exhibition just because Eddie's a left arrow and Cena is not. And yeah, so, and hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, maybe these two WrestleMania cards will boost my Road to Glory deck to where I could get the WrestleMania card. And if the WrestleMania card is Eddie Guerrero, I will be very happy. Now, if it's Eddie Guerrero and I don't get the card, I'm going to be kind of disappointed because that could have been a WrestleMania Pro, but hopefully they could boost. Hopefully I could get a Survivor card that I could Pro from King of the Ring and add another Survivor Pro in there along with these two WrestleMania cards, because then that would really boost up my deck. And speaking of Survivor cards, let me go to my cards to show you something. 18 hours for Legendary Fusion. Yeah, Legendary Fusion. So in this People's Champion, as you can see, I've been grinding a lot, so I had to train some epics. I pro'd a Hulk Hogan, but I picked up 3 Survivor cards, and I will show you to them now. I picked up yet another Jack Swagger. That's my 3rd Survivor Jack Swagger. A Shawn Michaels, which was the most recent one, which is a very good card to have, and a trash can. So those are the 3 Survivor cards I picked up. I will train some Shawn Michaels right now since I'm nearing the card limit. Yeah, I would really like a Shawn Michaels Pro, because I know he is one of the best in the game to have. Oh my goodness. Why? Why me? Alright, so uncommons now. And I don't think I'll run into another Survivor pull in this People's Champion, just because it's almost over, and I'm not playing too much more. I'm just staying in that 550 mark, just so that I could get the Cena and Eddie. I really think eventually I will be able to get into the top 200. It's just a matter of time, effort, and pretty much money. So that's pretty much all it is. In the video yesterday, in order to climb 20 levels from, I think it was like almost just like 300 just to get to 280, I needed like 600 points, and that's just not gonna happen. So yep, unfortunately, and hopefully my deck could get better by the next one. Because I was losing. Another thing that made me realize like it's not gonna happen is I was losing so much, even with the commons are common and super rare now. As you can see, I added the super rare into the deck, but I was losing so much, and I was just saying to myself, I'm not gonna spend the money, especially if I'm not even gonna win on if I'm not going to win the title matches, there's no point. There was absolutely no point. And plus, to get 600 points just to get 20 levels, and I'm pretty sure once I got those 20 levels, I would need another 600 to get the 20 levels or something like that. So it was just out of reach. Made a good run. I think the highest I got was 260 or so, and that was Friday night before I went to bed, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Friday night before I went to bed. I was at like 260, 270, or somewhere around there. But then I guess people just got all their title matches and then started playing a lot more, and I could not keep up, which was unfortunate because although it's not too unfortunate because that Cena Pro would obviously help my exhibition deck out a lot, but also might not. It would also help out my King of the Ring, but I think for Road to Glory, which I'm like mainly focused on right now, the two WrestleManias, the John Cena and the Eddie Guerrero, is one of the best routes to go because those are pretty much two Survivor Pro cards, which right now is what I need more than anything else. Whereas, and that will win me possibly 2 matches in a Road to Glory game, whereas the Cena would only win me 1, and the chances of that Cena going up against a pretty weak card are pretty high, so the Cena might not even get the matchup I want him to go up against. Like, I would probably want him to go up against a Survivor Fusion Pro or a WrestleMania Pro, and the chances of him always doing that are not very high, so I think this is the best route to go, and yeah, hopefully I can just stay inside the 550 mark and be able to get these 2 WrestleMania Pros. And like I said before, the Eddie Guerrero, eventually, it's a proable card. I just need the other Eddie Guerrero. I just have to get that. Whereas, unfortunately, when I get the Cena will just be a trophy like my legendary Dean Ambrose is just sitting in my cards. Which is unfortunate because I like the background for that card moving and stuff. Also with the Dean Ambrose, like the background on that one, the fire was moving. That was pretty cool too, but that was when you had to get to the top 5, and I knew for sure that wasn't happening. But yeah, I like cards with this special background. Also like the what was it? The Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns for Fastlane. Those cards had a pretty good background. There's a couple of cards that had really good backgrounds, especially when they were pro'd and moving. I can't really think of any more right off the top of my head, but they had a couple. And like I said, with this one, the flag moving and the stripes are, I want to call them stripes. There's like little lines moving up and down. It was a really cool background and stuff, but I tried my best, and my best could not get it done, which is unfortunate. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully I either get another Survivor Fusion Pro or they release WrestleMania Fusions sooner than later, because I would definitely like to start getting some WrestleMania Fusions, just because obviously they'll be better. But and plus, if the cards going around online are the actual WrestleMania Fusion cards, those are some great superstars to have as the WrestleMania Fusions. Like I think they're Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, the diva that's going around pictures is AJ Lee, but I'm not too sure on that. I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean they were going with some type of past, even though AJ is a former superstar now, our diva. I don't exactly know, and I don't exactly know who they would put other than AJ, because pretty much all the other main divas already have fusion cards, and I don't know exactly what. I don't think there's any legendary divas in the game, like the Trish Stratushes, the Litas. I don't think there's any of them in the game, which is kind of weird. So maybe they might throw one of those in. Who knows? But the picture going around is AJ, so only time will tell on that, and we will have to wait and see when they release the WrestleMania fusions. Diva, and we're gonna lose this match. See, like that, I don't usually when it's tag team first, I usually win it, but for some reason it's just not working for me. And I really hope that they do something to balance this game out, because I say it all the time, I'm not a fan of doing this common, uncommon strategy, whatever you want to call it. The only reason I do it is because you have to. If you don't do this, you're not going to win. You're not going to win King of the Rings. You're not going to win these +5 matchups. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. And obviously, I'm not a fan of it, as you see when I just go do normal exhibitions. I have my full lineup in. I would really like to have my full lineup in for King of the Ring. This way, if I'm sleeping and I don't have any energies, I could just swap them. But if I put my full lineup in King of the Ring, I'm going to be facing all the Road to Glory WrestleMania pros, and even more Survivor Fusion pros, which I only have one, and I'm probably either just going to barely qualify and get eliminated in the quarterfinals, or I'm not even going to qualify at all. So I really hope they do. I really hope they do something to balance this game out, because right now it's just a joke, the balance system. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.